Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lincoln Journal Stars 4 Downs. I'm Luke Mullin alongside Amie Just. We welcome back along with the team from Dublin, Ireland. Been a long couple of days, a long couple of flights, the jet lag for everybody involved, but you're back, the team's back. We heard from head coach Scott Frost and a couple of players at our weekly press conference today. And, the first thing that stands out is his comments about the play calling. We heard immediately after the game him saying we need more creativity, we have to learn in this league to be more creative. And I guess the question was, was that a dig at offensive coordinator Mark Whipple? What was Frost's real meaning behind those words? And he came out today and he clarified some. He did say, I didn't really remember saying that specifically. It wasn't intended at Whipple. Just kind of more of a general statement about their rushing attack, what you can do to get those different running backs the ball in space. But it was definitely something that was interesting to hear. He said there was no tension between him and Whipple, but at the same time, two very different coaching philosophies, and that continues to be something to keep an eye on, how the play calling progresses from here on out.
Yeah, and other side of the offensive game with receiving, Thompson made a really interesting comment. It's very inside baseball, but talking about how he, after every play, every series, he wants to talk with his receivers about what they're seeing from defensive coverages, how they're covering you. Specifically, he brought up the Martin interception and said that he asked him about it afterwards, and he was like, "Oh yeah, the defender was pulling on his head, and he couldn't quite get his arms around to make the catch in time." Just again, inside baseball, but something I thought was pretty interesting.
Absolutely, and we heard from Thompson, obviously a major team leader, about how he's kind of looking forward to this first game here at Memorial, but he's going to tune out the crowd noise. Well, third down, we also heard from Caleb Tanner, a guy who's pretty vocal about his leadership, a guy who's grown into that role this year. And what he said about this loss has really stuck with him. Usually he gets past these losses really quickly, but this one in particular, it hurt him a lot because it's a little bit different as that leader. He took a lot of responsibility on, saying he needed to get his guys ready for the game, which obviously that's a coaching thing, but at the same time, you get your teammates lining you up, doing the different stuff out there on the field. Obviously for Tanner, is something that impacted him a lot mentally. But like he said, he's looking forward to rebounding, getting back out here at home, and really, achieving that potential that the group knows that they can be. But of course, for that potential, they got to have everybody healthy, right? Yeah,
absolutely. And Frost gave two updates today. One about Omar Manning, who did not dress last week. He said that Omar was full go in practice today, so that's a good thing for them. And then as far as Travis Vokalek is concerned with that ankle injury that he has, Frost said he was day to day. I asked Travis in Ireland on Saturday how he was feeling, and he said he's going to be fine. So we'll see how that progresses this week.
Absolutely. Yep. Frost said no major injuries, just a few different guys day to day. So that's the injury report. And that's our 4 Downs here from Memorial Stadium on Tuesday. For Amie Just, I've been Luke Mullin. We'll see you in a couple days.